Hey everybody, so I'm playing, it's me again. I don't have any editing software, but if I do, I'm going to edit this out and cobble that together and, tidy everything up. So anyways, I was unable to start the game while, to generate a new game while recording. It kept crashing. As soon as I stopped recording, it stopped crashing. So, way to go, everybody involved with this. Let's see, where should I... So, time for me to build my first city, and I'm trying to figure out a good place to build relative to my starting location. I want something that gets strong production and good growth potential. Ooh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Who are these guys? I don't want to build there yet. I want to, if I build there. So I'm looking at my FIDs, which is food, industry, science, dust, and then there's influence. Influence is, that's influence is a purple thing. And then that thumbs up thing, that's happiness essentially, and I'm going to want more of that eventually. But here, I think the long term is a better location. I mean, this isn't bad. No, these are bad. We're going to go right here. Okay. Yep. And why is this not making sense? So, we're going to start by building Founders Memorial. That's worth it. And we're going to put that into there. Oh, I hate those guys. All right. Let's see. Let's make sure. Options. Audio. There we go. I don't know why I muted, man. So we're gonna put the. There we go. So I like the music in this a lot. Very appropriate music. So that's my army: 2 Drakkenlings and a hero. Pretty standard. Starting technology, I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for Mill Foundry. Mill Foundry is what I almost always go for first. It is an extremely good building to have in every city. If I don't start off with it, it is one of the first technologies I get. More production, because I mean that's +6 and then an additional +15%, so that's minimum +7 production on your city. But whatever else you got, and this as your base production grows, so is that +15%. So this is actually extremely good. You're gonna need it. Use R. So then let's go take a look. And Wizard's Tower. Oh no, that's a life tree. Aha. That'll be nice to get next to later. We're gonna search this temple ruins and see what we get from this. Oh, just some money. That's nice. And those are the Erixus. I don't like those guys, but I'm gonna go deal with them after this. It's our next turn. First quest. Level up 2 Drakkenling units to their level 2. Yep, that's what we gotta do. That'll be fine. Not a problem. Gold. That's nice. Gold's a nice resource. Ooh, who are these assholes? Supposed to check that. They are assholes. I might have to kick their asses soon. So those are the wild walkers. I don't like being next to them in general. Yeah, my settings do allow for me to be next to them. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Growlmom. Where the hell's Growlmom? We'll figure it out, won't we? What is those? Oh, this might be a bad start for me. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. This will be rough. Because I mean, it's a good thing I'm playing as the Drakken, because the Drakken can say we're not at war anymore. They can force peace. Which push that burrow there, even though it's not perfect placement. Titanium. Oh, there we go. There's more Erixus. Oh, they're not happy with each other, huh? So, and we're going to go for improving my units. It's always worth doing that. It might not be your highest priority when leveling up a hero. I'll talk about how leveling up my hero later. We'll go fight this. I don't like these kinds of guys. So what we're gonna do? Go right there. And yeah, let's go. And they got sweep strike back answer. Ooh, this sucks. Sucks to be you, guy. So they got the circular attack and the sweep strike back, which means that whenever they get they always will attack every unit around them, which is, you know, nice to do. But I got very lucky. Not gonna lie, I got extremely lucky there. All right, so we're now gonna go. Oh, yep, oh, see, yeah, he did get a hit off, but it wasn't as damaging as it could have been. Happy about that. And yep, ranged units are good. I like ranged units. And that's that. Drinking my coffee. And yep, he has a healing ability. He heals friendly units with his attack if he targets them. So that's actually really good. Drakken heroes are actually pretty good support units to have. All right. Titan bones. Titan bones are cool. We'll head back there a bit. I want to get this thing first. Let's see. Is that Empire Mint? I want to get that in soon too, because that's more money. Next research topic. All right, so based on where we are, I'm going to want to get, it's going to suck overall. A bad position because considering my enemies, I would love to get this. However, I still need to get this. I need to get this. I need to get this. I need to get this. And I want these. And that's 5, and at 9 I go to the next. So my choice would be Mercenary Market, which I need. So, but this isn't the order I should get everything in. So we're going to go ahead and take all this off. My next thing is actually getting the pip. Actually, we're going to go with this because I don't actually have, it'll be at least 10 turns before I decide to get that. So why get something that I'm going to start wanting to produce with before I actually have need to? All right? All right, let's head back. I don't like being near these guys. They're both heavy range type and bolters. I don't know if that's bolters or Masari, which are literally the same thing, but they're pretty aggressive actually. And I'm not going to be having a good time with that. But there we go. Those Titan bones will help me out. Foundry, good. And I'm just going to go ahead and buy out that production. That's usually how I do it. The next thing after this is going to be seller. I need to start expanding. So I don't get, so at least I have. So my settings in this are ideal FIDS placement for start positions. And that sometimes leads to you being alone or right next to a whole bunch of people. And, you know, not being next to people is usually better than being next to people for initial starting positions. So let's go ahead. Alright, let's see what we got going on. What else? Ursays. Ooh. Might have to expand there first. So, new research. We're going to go with Elephant's Furnace. So I can so I can upgrade my strategic resources. So I can access my strategic resources in my regions. Which you definitely want to be able to do. Yeah, the first few tunes are kind of not a lot going on. You can see my Drakkenlings are healing turn by turn. So the Earth states are pretty good. The building production cost reduction is really nice. And I like that. So we're gonna try to get. All right, let's go ahead. All I have to do is. Wow. I got lucky. So yeah, there we go. Skill tree. I really don't like. I like the defense more than I like the search chance, which is why I went there. This is okay. It'll eventually get me that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to push over into this tree. Getting here is good. He's going to remain on the RE, so that's why I've got him here. Focusing more on these. If you look at these, if you look at the faction effects, city. This is it's okay. It can avoid a lot of annoyances. That's good. But like most of these are actually, that's not very good. But yeah, these are mostly city, and they're very good city buffs for growing and making your city happy. Otherwise, so yeah, mostly going with the class and for him because that's his job right now. And that's just going to be his job almost the entire game. Let's see what else we got going here. Some glass steel. All right. Doo-doo-doo. Two villages, that's 10%. Oh, some spices. All right. Not a bad haul for this location. Oh, got it. Did I get my yeah. The big mine should have gone first. Oh, that was a mistake on my part. Too late now. We're gonna go over this way. We're gonna go. I think here-ish. We'll figure it out once I get into the territory. Where the ideal build location is, and then we'll go from there. So far, there's two. There could be a third one. What's this? Just some dust. Bless me. Sorry about that. It was extremely risky for me to do that. I should not have done that. Because what you can get. Ooh, I got 3 in here. Ooh, I like this. This is a nice location. All right, so we're gonna go head over here. And now, colonization. So we're gonna look for places that have decent production and food growth and potentially give me stuff I like. Getting that. We're gonna head over here because that gives me enough production that I can handle it. Alright, so let's head over this way. So looks like I've got spice. Oh no, we should finish exploring this region so I know everything that's in here. He says as he leaves tiles on his home region unexplored. Nope, we are not using that. Titan Bones is good, but like, if I use it now, I will actually, yeah, maintain a minimum of influence 3. 5 turns, that's fine. Let's go ahead for you. Now we'll go for an empowerment. 5 turns. See, I'm doing this now. So this is a strategic decision or tactical decision. I am sacrificing some overall benefit to my faction, so I can very quickly. No, I can't do that. Let's see. That'll take 13 turns. It's a pretty significant benefit, though. So this is a wonder. This provides 20 up to 40, essentially, happiness and 40% on dust and science production. And yeah, that's really nice. I like that. So we're getting that. Can I get? I can only get one. Okay, so we're just going to do 20% on cities. This requires me to actually put people on that, so I'm not going for that. I'm not going to be building a lot of units right now, and I don't want the revision, and I can't afford to set level 2, so that's what we're going for. Perfect. Now, if I had gotten that power plant before I built the city, that would have been better, because it'd been cheaper. But things are the way things are. I don't like that. Might have to go kick that guy's ass in a second here. And so what's happening is, so minor factions will spawn. Ooh, Dust Eclipse is coming soon. Good. Oh, that's nice. Yep, now I have to fight these guys. Alright, so they've got the beam, which is a cool ability, and they've got stun, which sucks. Ooh, Dredgers. Dredgers suck. The good thing about these guys is that they're slow. They've got low initiative, and so they are easy for me to do on for their very strong attack, and their very strong attack to not basically make a difference. So we're just going to go ahead, and this should be more or less straightforwardly resolved. I'm just going to target each one at a time. They only get their beam when they attack, and since they aren't going to get their attack if I attack first, it's good for me to be the attacker against them. Very good. Roaming armies will attack anybody that they think they have a chance of doing significant damage to. They will sometimes ignore extremely powerful armies, but sometimes they'll attack, because roaming armies are more or less annoyances, but they can. However, if you aren't careful, they can become extremely. They can really set you back. So it's very good to pacify villages in your territories and your surrounding territories, so they don't spawn next to you and decide to, hey, your resource extractors look delicious and they want to pillage them. Don't want that happening, so we're going to start keeping that guy healthy. And yeah, looks like we're going to have a nice fashioned. Yep, there they go. They're dead. And you just keep healing him. They'll be fine. There we go. He dies, and so what happens in battles? You may have noticed this previously, you may not have, but essentially everybody continues to take the turn afterwards. This is important for stuff like healing like that, and for other effects like disease or stuff like that can continue to cause damage over time. Coffee's good. Alright, so everything I've taken care of there. I'll set up over this way and see what we got to do over here. I don't like them very much. Shredders. I don't find them useful as a unit. I don't find the faction ability to be something I really care too much for. So next thing we're going to go for sewer system, so I can start adding extra improvements in my cities that actually are useful. Spice extractor. Yeah, those two. Will I actually need both those? No, I won't. We'll only go with Spice extraction first. I'll pick that up in a second, but I might go with extractor. And I'm gonna buy it because I'm feeling saucy. Now my hope is that there are Dorgeshi nearby. And I will go to war to get Dorgeshi in my lands. They are real. Dorgeshi are extremely good. So right now, this guy's worth doing this for because right, temple ruins produce dust during dust eclipses, and I have this guy who's right here who can just search a few at no risk to myself. So get some money. Ooh, strategic resources. Nice. All right, you get to go. Let's see. I might no. I usually don't do editing of my units until the second era hits. That's just my personal preference, because the editing doesn't add much initially. And all right, so now I just got a whole bunch of extra stuff here. So let's go ahead. I don't need all that influence. I'm gonna leave one in influence because it's worthwhile. I'm gonna do this so I can get a little bit. I can grow a little bit faster. And burrow streets. Where's my burrow? Burrow streets are how you expand your city. Physically, it physically grows, and so we're going to go right here. That gives me more food, more growth. But if I go this way, I can get towards that. But we're going to go this way instead. That's not just because that's so I'm balancing my long term of I want better stuff with my short term of I need growth to get that better stuff. So, and yeah. So one of the things that happened here is I went from having 1 or 2 population to having 5, and that's because I have all those extra villages that are pacified. And oh yeah, we're going to do something nice here. Watch this. That's 15% building cost reduction. I can do. No, I'm not doing either of those things yet. I don't have a need for it. So luxury resources in this don't just provide happiness. They also provide a specific benefit. Gold provides a cost reduction. Spices provides extra food. See, right there, significant heavy production boost on that, and I need the production boost. It's actually not a production boost; it's a cost reduction on buildings, which is different. Shit, I have to. I can beat this, or I can survive this. We're gonna have you hide over here, though. Otherwise, I'd have had to retreat him, and I don't want to do that. See, like I said, I was being greedy. Yeah. They're gonna run up and see. These are my militia units. These are cavalry. These are my militia guys. My militia have cavalry slayer, but they're gonna get wrecked anyways. Yes. So woods are a very good place for him to fight. Oh, and he's attacking this guy. What a dumb shit. Not good. I'm probably going to get at least one of these guys dead, though, so we're going to go like that. See, they're going for the guy who actually who doesn't get freely replaced, which is smart by the AI, and it's a dick move as far as I'm concerned. Okay, good for you, good for him. See, this is a reinforcement spot, so yeah, get him. That's where another, come in of mine, and yeah, odds not in my favor, my bud. I will admit I got a bit fortunate on some of the stuff, but yeah, having Cavalry Slayer Militia against Ice Wargs is useful. Militia are terrible. Don't rely on them for anything at all, ever, except for like body blocking more important units, which is what they did here. But the Cavalry Slayer is really nice. Cavalry Slayer gets a bonus against cavalry, and Ice Wargs are cavalry. So head up over here. Haunts. Haunts are pretty cool. That wine, that is wine deposit. We're going to move him back over in here because I don't trust them. Sorry. Let's go ahead and let's do some diplomacy. I don't like these guys. We're going to close our borders off. I don't need them around. And yes, that might make them less happy with me overall, but I don't trust them worth anything. Dick! This, as you can see, is why I don't like the next to people. That's my next program. Okay, so there we go. No, all right. Oh, no research. We're gonna go for mercenary market first then. Mercenary market is very important because it lets you buy additional heroes. That's the only way you can get additional heroes besides certain quests. And a lot of quests just don't have those, so guess what? Shit, alright, so after this we're gonna have to go to the settler. That'll be fine. I want the gold deposit. Yeah, I don't know. The Urkons, once you got spices. I don't have spices worth anything, and he's not worth having that much at this time, so not happening. Come on, come on. Normally I shouldn't be going for Wonders the way I did there, but like it's good. Dust. And let's go ahead and put that there. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and put you back in the garrison. This should save me some money. Yeah, significant amount of money. Garrison units don't cost as much, and for a couple of reasons. One is they're not, because field units cost more. Field units being out in the field actually have a straight up cost associated for being an additional army. All that. Ooh, dust eclipse is over. I got it just at the right time. All right, let's see. And I got this. Ooh, goody. Let's go ahead. And we're going to go pacify these guys not the happy way. What do we got going on over here? Coastal battery. No, sewer system. Worth it. And we're going to pick you up next. So I'm not going to use the rumblers for their infantry. That's not a... I have an infantry, and as I noted, their infantry is slow, tends to be slow, even though it has powerful ability. I don't like that. I don't need it right now. Oh, he's going to attack me. Okay. Alright. I'm going to auto-resolve this one since it'll be a very straightforward fight. Yeah, see? No health damage. I just wiped them out. I'm going to go, but I'm a nice guy. Don't put anything in. Okay, and economy and population. Okay, that's happening. Alright, those are both fine. So. Industrial Megapole. I like having the Industrial Megapole, but I can't afford it. It's 15 and 15. I won't be able to go 52. We're a winner. Yay! The Dark Season. Dark Season sucks. The Dark Season in this comes... And see, it's going to last between 1 and 9 turns. This will tell you how long it is. I only have a vague idea of how long it's going to... Yeah, it's kind of like Song of Ice and Fire. There is a group that automatically does know exactly how long it'll last. They're cool in that regards. I don't like... And they shift... They have like a shifting boss. I might go for them if I can't find Orkeshi nearby. So can I... Probably I can. That's going to be a while. Because I don't want manufacturing units anytime soon. So... Might not be worth doing. Titanium tractor. See, my little camera thing's in front of all this stuff, which is unfortunate. But otherwise, it'd be over here, over here. Let's see, or I might move it over here so I can see this. So because that's just my active quest here. So I'll do that next video. All right. I use NVIDIA's GeForce experience because I have a GeForce. Oh, cool. There are Dorkeshi around. Where are they? Oh, yeah, it doesn't say. Oh, that's cool. Thanks. Well, I'm glad to know that they're around. But that doesn't mean, for all I know, they could be halfway across the map. Looks like Sanji. I don't know. Why would they not like it? What's happening here? It'll be fine. I'll be fine. Those are pearls. I'm going to want to gather up a bunch of them relatively soon. Oh, another titanium constructed bully. We're going to go for these. I got great production. I might just go ahead and get that. No, we're going to go for Drakkling. Drakklings are inexpensive for me, and they are relatively tough and formidable units, and they can get more so as I upgrade their underlying technology. Age of Glory, so now let's go ahead and manage my armies. So we're going to go ahead and with my Drakklings, edit them. Movement +2, extremely good. Shield and sword, and then we're going to fully armor them. Now I can do cavalry. Sword does, yeah, this is a good quality iron sword. It sucks actually overall, but it's better than what they've had before. These are good. They have the infantry slayer, which makes them good against other infantry, but that's not why I have them. I preferred it. They have the sword because spears are two-handed, shields, so I can't use the shield with them. And I just want them to essentially be able to take. They've got a very high defense, and that's very nice. And they got a decent amount of life too. And I want them to have that. So fly, and then we're going to add my wyvern. These things don't add a lot to them. There we go. Wyverns I usually use as scouts only. They have. I'm not saying that's the best use of them. That's just the way I use them. I will go back to those next turn. And there's this. So we're gonna have to build this. We're gonna build it in this area. We're gonna cover those guys. What was there? Okay, that's it. So new era. We are going to go for first technology to get here is going to be. That's nice. Almost get nice. I like them. Public armory. That's nice. So this stuff I don't need right away. Let's look at what I need right away. Food. That's decent food. Cheaper building production and cost with dust. I almost never get that. This is decent. I don't have a coast right now. I don't need this. This is good. This is very, very, very good. I usually don't get these either. This is good. This is decent. This I'm going to want. 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 Let's go with this right away. No, we're going to go for this. We're going to go for this right away. No, sorry. I'm being a bit wishy-washy, but we're going to get the roads first. Roads are good. Roads are always good. Dorket. Volcanic terrain. God damn it. Alright. They would do that to me. They would. Oh, I forgot to jack levels here. I don't have, and no one can take advantage of that. That's great. I love that. Well, they did go ahead and waste an army fighting that. Work on it. Yeah, I'm not dealing with it. Get those pearls. Pearls are useful for all sorts of stuff. But I don't really want to fight those lice because they might kick my ass. They're actually pretty tough. And I don't want to deal with them. So let's see, what can I get here? I can get source system. We're going to minimize this for now. Economy population level 1. Take it. Yes. Is that what? Let's see. Nope. The military ministry. I didn't do that. Economy population. Did that. All right. Good. We're gonna go ahead and fight this. Oh yes. You don't. I don't want to do cavalry. Anti-cavalry. That's not as good. As I get attacked by 2 cavalry guys. That's fun. That's fine. That's fine. They so these guys have a charge bonus? No, they don't. Huh. Oh, they did. Oh. Anyways, it's better for me to do it. I prefer to not have them do what they're doing now, which is run around and play these kinds of games. I hate dealing with them. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, of course we're going for my hero. They act like that. Having your hero take damage in battles like this is actually really good. Heroes cannot die if the army does not die. Motherfucker! I might lose this. That's not good. They have a free counter ability, so they get to attack back anyways. You gotta be kidding me! Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. I've lost that Drakken. There's like no chance that he survives. Well, maybe there is. Small chance, small chance. Let's just see. So the free counter gives him once more. Oh, of course. So yeah, I'm probably gonna lose. I might lose both. No, I can't lose both. I don't think. Alright. That was a tough fight. I did not like that, how that turned out for me. I had some bad luck, they had some good luck. That's the way this kind of stuff goes sometimes. Let's go ahead and get this searched. We're going to head out of here if I can, someplace. How quickly can I get over to the front? We're going to have to go this way. Haunts. Haunts are pretty cool. But they're in an inconvenient place for me, so. Magma. Rumbler, Coastal Battery, Burrow. I can't get a Burrow. I can't get the Elder Varga. That's not good for me, so let's go ahead and another Drakken. I want to retrofit him. I want to retrofit you. I'll take this one. Go there. We'll see if I actually get it. It'd be nice to actually get it. I can't guarantee that'll happen though, so. It's gonna happen. Alright, yeah. So he's got speed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so 5 put my guys right where they are. Everything will be fine. I get my first attack. I'll get my first attack. And he goes down. Good. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you for not dicking me over. Too badly, anyways. Yeah, they took a lot of damage from the two centaurs. It happens. I'm upset. I'm happy, actually, that it worked out as favorably for me as it did. I know that's silly. That's sub-smart. We're going to see where I can build. Yeah, baby. Drakken get extra influence from being next to temple, from being next to ruins. There. I am not searching that right. What it says? Emeralds, gold. Ooh. Gold. Yeah. That gives me some significant cash. All right, so now what we got going for us? Central market. Central market. Central market is happiness. Right away. We're going to move that up. Actually, priority. And we're going to put right away behind that. No, we're not going to buy it. We're not going to buy it. We're going to save. We're going to save. We're saving. We're saving. We're saving. We're being responsible. We're being responsible. We're being responsible. Responsible bet. Responsible bet. We're going to head over this way so I can actually heal. Go ahead and build your city. This automatically needs based on your region. Like regions are named, and so your city just becomes named after it. You can always rename it. No foundry. We're going to go ahead and put all there. No foundry. See, that's a very quick production there. Right there. That next. Okay. I'll get a decent amount of healing on this turn. Deshro Mega Pull is super good. I love that. It's a very, very, very good thing to have. Oh, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. I'm too wounded to deal with them. Retrofit them, and yeah, that'll help me. It will gain to level 3. A couple more turns, and then I'll take a break on this. So, sorry not much is happening right now. There's not much to comment on. Why did I not get that? Oh, it's only one. Okay. We're gonna head over that way. Ha 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 ha. I know it. Permanent. I can maintain as much of my. Grocery. So 1, 3. It's. We're gonna work here. After that, we're gonna go right away. All right. So next, ancients. I want to be able to start supporting my armies better because I'm going to need to go kick some ass possibly. What we got going on? Initiative, bonus initiative is good. Being able to act first is usually a bonus to you. Not always. If you have very good defensive units, it can be actually a detriment to you. Sometimes, if your units are better on defense than they are on attack. 2 turns, and then I'll get that up. So I'm going to be putting up some of these watchtowers so I can at least see what my rivals, my neighbors are up to. Extremely important for me to do that, actually. We'll wait till this actually built. Yes. Industrial micropole, so good. I'm going to build this. There. So that gives 20% district reduction cost. That's on Empire. That's really nice. The point where I'm going to move that up actually, because that'll give me some extra bonuses, and then we're going to see what else I can do over here. Let's say we want those two. Alright. And let's go over here. That's fine. Let's go over here. So we should probably go ahead and move that that overall. And yeah, I do have an extra expansion slot for assimilation, but I don't have anybody to assimilate that's worth it right now. The AOCs I don't like very much. Their empire bonus is terrible. Ooh. Oh, that's just not happening anytime soon. In fact, I'm going to head over this way instead. And yeah, I'll annoy those guys. Cool. So, I mentioned that I got that permanently available. This is not permanently available. This is. So you need... The booster states last for 10 turns. And you need 10 for your first city and 5 for each subsequent city. And each one provides 1. So I've got 2 gold sources. That gives me 20 over 10 turns, which is enough to keep this going forever, which is something I want. I'm going to go ahead and boost this now. Give me a bit of a food production now while I can still use it, because I don't think the dark season will come in that interim. This will push me in a nice position for food, for growth and everything for the season, so I can at least not have to worry too much about population decline or anything like that during winter. Empty research, blah 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 blah. That's not happening anytime soon. Oh, nice. The military. Ooh, that's happening next turn. Then. So what I'm doing here? Give me that. Oh, that's... Alright, I might actually get that then. And I've got money, I think I can afford a hero. Who are my heroes real? Nope. Nope. Food boost. Influence and food, so I might go for him. Or... I like these guys. These guys are good. I love these guys. So I like these guys, because if you look at their skill tree, this is good for ranged units, but whatever, I'm not into that. This is actually, though this is really nice. Movement. All these are nice, but it's more their range. This is like really, where is it? There we go. That's really good, especially for Wild Walker units. Wild Walker units have an extra range already. What I'm really looking for is this, this, this. Yeah. So you're gonna go right here. Why did you go there so quickly? Because it's worth it. You will see. You will see. He's not happy with me. I'm going to auto-resolve this. He's attacking me in his territory, so we're at a state of Cold War. He can just do that. Doesn't count as war, but I beat the crap out of him. I let that happen the way that did. I don't think he gets too mad at me over that, but we'll have to. Well, what we're gonna do. Alright, this one's are decent. I really want those Dorkeshi, but this is terrible. This is a terrible place to settle because I don't have any way of gaining food there. I don't think ever. I don't know if I can ever gain food there without having specific technology to allow me to do that. Museum Faria, City Center. So what I'm gonna do? 1, 2. They need so. Burrow. This isn't so. Thing is, like having additional if you surround a district with stuff, it will gain a level 2, and that's really strong. That's good for it. Let's see. So there's Central Market. Let's get Central Market next. That'll keep my happiness up. That guy's gonna start gaining levels like crazy. Because every time you oh man, these guys already settled into there. Not good. Alright. Boss. Boss are okay. They provide their cavalry is actually decent enough as far as cavalry units go. So you already gained a level. We're going down that little trade right there. Central Market, Empire. Oh, see, look, you got enough production that you can already do something else on there. See, look how quickly this production's going with this. This is good. I don't need those turret watchtowers there, but they might be useful. Glory of Empire. There we go. We're gonna get no research available. Well, let's add this. No, I don't want. Well, we're gonna go for this actually. Haha. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't believe they tried to do that. Oh, well. Let's see what this monster is. I might lose because I'm stupid. Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and auto-resolve this. Demons are annoying to fight. They have the flying ability and they have chain lightning, so I prefer not to deal with that personally. There we go. Hansa. Yeah, haha. Ooh, nice. Nice. This is completely inhospitable terrain too to live in, so. Actually, why am I building this one? Oh, that was really cool. I built 3 of those. Take care of that. Actually, what's the else? Cells. Glory of Empire. Okay, good. He's a really good guy, actually. I like him. Like, he's exclusive for 4 turns. So he's got the flying things, which he's got bonus to initiative. We're flying. That's nice. That's decent. That's really nice. Actually, that's really nice. It's not as good as the other one because that gets 15%. That gets 20%. This is just 30 total, which is maybe better. No negative fantasy, but the other thing he's got, like, that's good. That's good. That's good. So, like, he's good for, he's a decent science type. So so I do want to get him. But more than that, I will see what I got for him again. Do I have any tracking here? This guy's, what's this guy got? Influence boost, yeah. So I think this is a good first episode. I'm gonna stop recording now, and then we'll figure out how things are going, and we'll talk about this later. Bye.